Aziz, great to see you. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's interesting because with this film, I was thinking, three-headed monster, actually four-headed monster, because you also produced this. So writing, directing, acting in this, and producing. At some point, did it feel like one, because you're wearing many hats, but did it feel like one big hat, or were they always separate throughout the process of making this film for you?
Whoa, that's a good question. It actually does feel like one big hat because I did this on my Netflix series, Master of None. So I was really used to it. So it was like a one big 10. How many gallons are those cowboy hats? One of those 10 gallons? Is it 10 gallons? Maybe this was like 20 gallons. It was like a 20-gallon cowboy hat.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Master of None, by the way.
Oh,
That was a
thanks.
great show. I did kind of want to ask because I grew up some of my favorite sitcoms I watched growing up always had serious undertones, and when I was older, I realized that more. Right? They were like
Mhm.
these funny family shows, but then they were tackling like important issues. This one really has that kind of like self-reflection component and good fortune. How
Sure.
important was that in the writing process? Right? You want to make something that has those belly laughs, but it has that kind of serious undertones, those self-reflections, people that are
Yeah.
lost, so to speak.
Um, yeah, I mean that was what I was going for, and if that was your reaction, then that's great. I really wanted to make a movie that was just very funny that people could watch in the theaters and laugh. Like that experience is kind of um, not as frequent now. Less comedies come out in theaters after the pandemic and everything. So it's been great to have the movie finally come out and to do these screenings where we've been seeing audiences, have that experience of laughing and going crazy in a theater with other people, a communal experience. So it's great bringing that back.
I have my filmmaker hat on because I also make films as well when I ask you this question. So
Tell
we
me.
might see in this film, we see, a 2 3 minute runtime scene with you and Seth or you and Keanu, right? But I know that there's a chance that scene, might have taken, the whole day or like 2 3 days or like a whole week. When those big scenes happen, right? Aziz, do they feel like their own mini movie or mini project, or do they overall feel part of good fortune? It's interesting to think about.
Um, I know what you mean. Like there's big scenes in the movie, like the first scene where Keanu plays an angel who's kind of a dummy, and then he gets fired and he has to become human, and he does all these things for the first time, like he's never eaten food or anything. So there was one scene we filmed very early on with Seth and Keanu together, and it's Keanu eating food for the first time, and yeah, that was just like we knew that was like a big scene, and it was so funny the two of them together, and yeah, I feel like we got it right.
There's so many ways with TV and film. There's so many ways how we're watching content these days. There's, the streaming, and then with TV shows, there's, binging it all at once and the week to week drops, the traditional week to week, and then the film festivals, like Good Fortune was at TIFF, and then
Mhm.
the theatrical and then streaming. Do you think about how the media you're producing or creating is being consumed while you're making it? Or is that something that you think about a little bit in post production and marketing, so to speak?
No, we definitely think about it. With this, we shot it to be shown in theaters and to be at film festivals and to be, a movie you saw in a theater. And yeah, I mean it's been awesome to screen it and see it play that way and really work well.
And I kind of wanted to know as well because are you this journey of people being able to see your film is a long journey, like I said, with the film festivals and seeing it. What are you hoping the big takeaway people get from this film? We talked about it, laughing, having a good time, but anything specific takeaway wise with Good Fortune you want people to take when they see it in theaters?
I feel like people aren't going to the movies as much anymore. And, myself and other filmmakers, I know, like, we love people seeing a movie in a theater, and it's a cool thing where, you kind of take a break from everything going on, and you're in this dark place with all these other people, and you're having this communal experience. And, I hope people love the movie and, what they take away from it, that's their experience. But I hope people just love going to the movies and remember that, and then are excited to see more movies that we all get to make and have them see.
Congratulations on this film. I can't wait for people to see Good
Oh,
Fortune in theaters. Aziz, thank you so much. It was great to chat with you.
oh, great chatting. Thanks so much.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.